Y'all's Pit. It's been a couple weeks since I put out a video, so I thought I'd stop and take a few minutes and catch you guys up on what's been going on. And what's been going on is this. June 12th came and went. The quarantine was not lifted on the assisted living facilities. I still can't see my mom, and Wrong Way can't really visit his mom either. So with that knowledge, we decided that we were going to sail the boat up the coast. First stop was going to probably be Charleston, and then we were going to head on up. We were going to try and make it to Maine before we had to turn around and come back for winter. But then, you know, golly gee, plans just have a way of changing now, don't they? And change they did. One day last week, Dave went up to the yacht club to get a free beer. And while he was up there getting his free beer, he met Jesus. Now, Jesus is a super nice guy. He's an electrical engineer, and he also installs solar panels on boats. And wouldn't you know it, solar panels is something me and Dave have been seriously considering putting on Alley Cat. We originally wanted to wait a year. We wanted to make sure we were really committed to full-time cruising before we made the investment. But having someone who's readily available, willing and able to do the work, well, you don't always get that in the boating community. And the way we saw it, well, it was meant to be. And while we had the checkbook open, we decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and get a water maker too. So, one free beer did all that. And golly gee, that's how, just like that, everything changed. One little trip to the yacht club for a free beer. Next thing you know, we getting some solar panels, we getting the water maker. We're not going anywhere. We're staying here in Brunswick for a few more weeks till this work gets done. And then we'll reevaluate the situation again and see what we have time for. So, here we go. Morning, Wrong Way.
Morning. How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Just got done eating breakfast.
And you're replacing a thermocoupler?
I am.
Because our gas stove's not working quite right. It's not wanting to fire quite right.
Yeah, so.
Well, hopefully this fixes the problem.
Hopefully.
Hey, you know what, though? I want to talk about our solar panels.
What? Ooh.
So give me a little brief. What are we getting here? Just with the solar panels.
We're getting 3 solar panels, huge solar panels, 40 inches by 80 inches. Each one's 400 watts and 1200 watts total. So we'll be able to run water makers, run the air conditioner. Oh, most importantly, run an ice maker, which we haven't bought yet, but we got to get an ice maker now.
Cool.
So we'll be able to do all that at anchor. Even when we pull into a marina, we won't even have to hook up to shore power because we'll have so much solar. Should work out pretty darn good.
So we don't ever have to worry about getting power, charging the batteries ever again. We're getting lithium batteries, right?
Yeah, lithium.
Touch base on that a little bit.
Lithium batteries increase our power storage. I can't remember the percentage, but we can go unlimited amount of time without having to start a generator or start the engine to charge the batteries. Between the solar and the lithium batteries, we can run the air conditioner, we can run the water maker. Yeah, we'll be able to live off grid indefinitely. Our only shortfall will be food. And hopefully I can fish to catch some protein, and maybe we'll start make a little hobby farm on the boat or something. I don't know.
Maybe we can turn this baby into a greenhouse. It's just going to be like Waterworld, and you're just going to be like Kevin Costner in Waterworld over here. Wait, hold on just one. Hold the bus. Did somebody, and I mean by somebody, I mean me, just say Kevin Costner in Waterworld? Wait just 1 second. We got to take just a second. We got to take just a second to think about this. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, in all our years of riding Harleys and stuff, I never thought I'd be a green person, but here I am.
It's kind of odd the way this has all turned out. It's kind of cool. And we're also, you briefly touched on, and I briefly touched on it a little bit earlier too. We're also getting a water mix. I know you haven't picked out the exact one yet, but what are we looking at, thinking about?
It depends. The lowest power draw one will be about 35 gallons a day. And that's just one that hooks up and runs off 12 volts. But we're also buying a charger inverter, which is going to invert 12 volts to 115 volts. We might get a 115 volt water maker, which will make over 100 gallons a day.
Wow.
So we'll be selling water in acreages.
Yeah, baby. So we're gonna have water, unlimited water.
Yep.
We're gonna have unlimited power. We'll be able to do anything on the boat we want to do. We do not have to pull into a marina to ever charge the batteries, get
Correct.
power, get water. We only have to pull into a marina to get fuel and food. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be we are off grid. We are going to be off grid. This is very exciting times.
Yep.
So anyway, so that gives you a little bit of information on what we've got going on, and I hope you guys find that interesting, and stay tuned a little bit later on for some more information about it all. Well, good morning, everybody. So it's just about time to finish up this episode. I know it wasn't very long, but we really haven't been up to a whole lot other than sitting here and trying to decide what it was that we were going to do and trying to figure out how we were going to do it. So there's been a whole lot of thinking going on the past couple of weeks. So we haven't really done a whole lot. So
I just wanted you guys to know what we're doing. So the shortage on this boat is we can't stay off of the shore power more than a day unless we run the generator. And we don't like running the generator every single day. So to solve that, we're going to go with the solar panel setup. We're getting 1,200 watts of solar on the back of the boat. We're going to. I almost put on 2,050 watts. I had a plan to do that too, but doing the math, we figured 1,200 watts is probably enough. So we're going to get a solar arch with a built-in dinghy davit. That'll lift up our dinghy for cruising, and then the solar panels will be on top, of course. And then to use the solar panels right, we got we're getting lithium batteries, which will increase our house bank from 450 amp hours to 900 amp hours. So we're basically doubling our storage capacity for the power. And then I'm going to buy an charger inverter, which will make it so we can plug in any household device, any hair dryer, crock pot, charging, any battery charge, whatever we need to do.
what about that washing machine? I won't.
It'll run the washing machine, no problem.
Ice maker.
Ice maker, we got to buy an ice maker yet.
Mm-hmm.
But so basically with that 3,000 watt inverter, we can pretty much run any household appliance, which will be very nice.
And when I'm super hot and we're in the anchorage and we're not attached to any kind of shore power at all, runway, can I run an air conditioner?
Yep, we'll be able to run an air conditioner for 6 hours or so before it starts running the batteries down too much. But we're not going to do that very much, are we?
No.
You
I've
are.
got it all. I've got everything I ever dreamed of on this boat, and I could not be more happy about everything that's going on.
And then we're going to get a water maker, and I'm not sure which model yet, but the one I'm looking at makes 37 gallons of water an hour. So we'll run that for probably 2 hours a week. And we may run the generator for that, because you still have to run the generator once in a while just to keep it young and healthy and keep it cycled. You know, you don't want things to sit around. So we may run the generator for the water maker. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it goes.
But that's pretty much it for the technicalities of
For the
solar.
most part, there's some other things I had to get for the system, but
But stay tuned, because episode 7, 8, 9, I don't know, the next couple of episodes we'll be talking about the installation of the solar panels, the installation of the water maker, the installation of, or the purchase of an installation of the portable washing machine that's going to be going into my new utility room over here, which is the crew head and ice maker. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I think we're done. Are we done with this episode, Rowan?
I think so.
All right.
I think so. It's a short one, but
This just
again, I'm buying all the materials right now and getting stuff on order and waiting for it to come in. Once it comes in, the work will start probably in about 2 weeks, probably. Then the fun will begin, working on the boat in the South Georgia heat. Yeah, I think the temperature is 95 today, plus heat index. I'm probably in the hundreds
It's
again.
hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
Hot. All right, folks. Well, here's hoping you guys have a good week or so until we get back with you with the next episode. And be safe out there, and peace out.